Was I recording that whole time? Oh, geez, that's not good. Okay. Keeps rolling. Okay, let's get that. Make sure Rumble's good too. Oh yeah, I've got to fix. Oh yeah, that. Do your thing. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Righty. Okay. Cool. Oh, I think got everything rolling now. Looks good. Looks rolling on both streams. Okay. All right. Self. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's fine. I don't care. Okay. So anyway, this is the devlog 2, episode 2 of checking in. So I've got just picking up where I left off in the last one. I was working on the characters, and I think that's gonna be where I'm gonna be focusing most of my attention on today, is building out the rest of the characters and then revisiting our main character to make sure that he's nicely fleshed out and everything like that. Oopsie, wrong thing. Don't want that there. Peek beyond the veil. I also added some stuff to hopefully make my audio sound a little better. Um, and I'm just yeah, let's get this rolling then. All right. Okay, so we gotten through the front desk clerk. We're now into the bartender. Um, and then yeah, okay. So we just got 3 more to go through. Whatever. Can I hide that away? Okay, good. Get some more physical characteristics for the bellhop too. So definitely still some work that needs to get done here, but you know, it's gonna take some time. So alcoholism and sexual frustration. Hmm. Let's And the physical character. Let's see, vague, aloof. Maybe is that the word I'm trying to think of? Aloof at a form, or at or from a distance, but within a view, or a small, without sympathy, unfavorable. Is that the word? Let's see. Any words that contain a negative prefix. Antisocial. Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I was thinking. Aloof. Kind of antisocial. Or is there a different word for it? Cold-eyed is good, but I don't think that's necessarily standoffish. I like that. Yeah, because I kind of want the idea with the bartender. He's kind of more of a um, not necessarily like, how do I put it exactly? Kind of more intriguing, I guess, would also be not stand because there needs to be like some sort of pull from the um like the bartender in The Shining. I like him a lot. Lloyd, that's who it was. Because he pretends to kind of be your friend, but he's more of a. Jack hallucinates him in the Colorado Lounge at the Overlook Hotel. As Jack slips further into insanity, Lloyd serves him 20 martini all at once, presumably to get Jack drunk so the hotel can more easily convince him to kill Wendy and Danny. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking with that, is that he's more of a. Of course, it's been. Ooh, how about that? Chat Jippity. We'll use that. Some quality entertainment. We'll do some Chat Jippity. Brother, they changed their thing so much. There we go. That's all I want. The character. What word did I use? Temperament. It's Lloyd Ramadhash. Temperament. Composed temperament. His demeanor is polite, professional, and almost eerily composed, regardless of the tense situation. Yeah, that's I think maybe polite, professional, kind of more. All courteous and somewhat distant. Distant. Uh, I can't think of words tonight, but I gotta keep pushing myself because if then I'm not gonna get it done. So. So then, kind of more thinking of. Let's see. Let's some of the backstory. and that I've already got in here. So when he was younger, the bellhop was gosh, why do you keep going back to the main screen? I don't want that to happen. So when the bellhop was younger, was abused by a neighbor and close family friend. Okay, yep, that's right. That's what that one is. Um, Seems he's been in the hotel for a while. He has the process down, and he seemingly gets his work done in an instant. However, he's a shell of his former self. His self-image affects his relationship greatly, leads to his recent divorce, sending him down a spiral. Okay, and so probably with the who could the bartender fit into? Because we have someone who's kind of dealing with more old wounds, someone who's dealing with kind of fresher wounds. Hmm. That goes. That's funny. Okay, so then maybe more of like a sociopath or psychopath. I can't remember the difference between those two. Psychopath versus socio. And just personality disorder. There are distinct differences between the two. Here are the main differences. Emotional control psychopaths are calm, calculating, and emotionless, whereas sociopaths are impulsive. Okay, so he's more of a psychopath. Kind of closer to a psychopath. Closer to a psychopath. I gotta come up with a good name for the bartender too. Lloyd's such a good name for a bartender from The Shining. Closer to a psychopath. He's a always looks for a way. He enjoys. Okay. Enjoys because he gets uses his position to control and influence the patrons of his bar. Sort of a psychopath. He enjoys his job because he uses his position to subtly control and influence the patrons of his bar. Of his bar. Psychopaths have complete lack of sociopaths has limited empathy. Villain psychopath is often considered genetic or or biological. Criminal tendencies, commit meticulous, calculated crimes. Oh, that's a good one. Then he, what's the word? Coerces. Sometimes I spell right. There we go. Coerces. Uh, so bad right now. Often he coerces his coerces his Hmm. Is he a killer? Is that kind of what I'm getting at? Kind of what I'm thinking. Is stealing from. Gosh, how do I put this exactly? That would make sense. Having a killer in the. I need to think about this some more. Comment. More thought. I think I'm gonna just kind of type out what comes to what I think will be nice. Killer. Hmm. Right. Yeah, that's kind of where I can get the sexual frustration in there, because a woman could be one of his victims. Oh, good job, Patrick. Sometimes you think of good stuff. Okay, I'll have to think about this some more about like who he is and why he does the thing that he does. I mean, being a serial killer's kind of there's plenty of stories about serial killers and stuff like that, and it's kind of just like figure out what I want and how I kind of want to use that to reflect back on the player. Poses of is does not to attract suspicion. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's do a sociopath. He enjoys his ability to control and influence the patrons of the bar. He's a killer who coerces his victims back into their rooms after hours, drugging and killing them. He disposes of his victims elsewhere so as not to attract suspicion. Yeah, I think I'll need to work on that some more as to how the mechanics of his killings will work and everything. But I like that where that's going because I think that the hotel guest woman, whatever her name will be soon, I'll figure out names soon enough. Um, I think that makes sense. It can kind of be like a almost like a B plot of the game and everything. I think that would work really well. So, not much of an arc, maybe. He's not gonna become a better person all of a sudden. But I guess his story. I don't know how I would put this exactly. It's gonna be kind of tough. Let me think. Yeah, this is also gonna be a tough character. So his arc, get this indented. Mm. Oh gosh, I'm so bad at knocking into my mic with my headphones. I don't know why. And maybe if I lower it a little bit, that'll help. Let's see. There we go. So he's player first. Wrist. Victim doesn't give the player too much attention. Attention. Much attention as the story progresses and the player. As the story progresses. Progresses? Is that the word? I guess. Recognizes bar vendors. I don't know how to put this. I don't know how to take them. This is so hard. Sorry about the peeking. Yeah, this is hard. Um, it's like he needs not necessarily change, but like like a B C, like a 1 2 3 act 1 2 3 plot. He needs his own story as well throughout the game. So otherwise, it doesn't make sense to have all these characters that I'm building, not to give one story. Um, Player first meets the bartender. He's preoccupied with his next victim and doesn't give the player too much attention. As the story progresses, the player no story progresses. The bartender uh coerces the player into oh what oh whatever player. Yeah, I think I need to give this all kind of I give that all some more thought. Delete. And the other one. Weird. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's why, because I have it selected. So definitely need to give the bartender another go through. Kind of like where I went with it, though. Are we older? Um, Daunt. I like that word. Dark features. Yeah. Let's think. So, gosh, I've got so much work to do. This is going to be a lot of fucking work. Oh, yeah. My brain was stuff. Alrighty. So, the woman in the hotel. She's not necessarily. I mean, she's the new potential victim of the bartender. Hmm. Confident in herself. Potential victim of the bartender. Newly divorced. Single career. Yeah, that's a good one. Single career. Woman on the road for work. Similar, I think you can kind of mirror kind of the player a bit, but in a oh, the monster is not a single career woman. Oopsie. Oh, I want that. That's funny. Put it in herself. New potential victim of the bartender, single career woman on the road for work. On the road for work. On the road for work. Do you think maybe like a I think it's pharmaceutical sales. I think that's a pharmaceutical saleswoman. Saleswoman. And the new protection victim for the bartender. Go career woman on the road for work. Drinking in a bar alone. The past. The hotel bar alone. Spent the past few nights drinking in the hotel bar alone. Has a tough time. Potential victim of the bartender. Single career woman on the road. Spent the past few nights drinking in the hotel bar alone. Takes a quick liking to player character. Seeing something. The woman took quick liking to the player character, seeing something in him. Oh, could be kind of like a Freudian thing. That'd be good. Wait, whatever. Quick liking to the player character, seeing her estranged dad in him. Or the player character involvement. The them a quick enemy of the bartender. I think it's. I think that's why I'm not like so focused right now. Here's that just doesn't sound right. The player character seeing her estranged dad and him. Player characters involvement in the situation makes a quick enemy of the bartender. Yeah, I think having like multiple antagonists and like a kind of like A and B plot of the A plot being the player's main storyline, obviously. Um but like why the player is in the Groundhog's Day loop that he's in, and then also the B plot kind of being like what is involvement with the woman, like not necessarily real involvement, like it's kind of a one sided relationship. but that catches the ire um of the bartender, maybe shifting his focus um from the woman more onto you. I think that'd be pretty good. Yeah. So, um, the woman catches glimpse of the player character. She becomes enamored with him. The bartender is quick to notice, and this slowly turns, even though the relationship is one-sided. So the relationship is one-sided. Angers the bartender. His focus quickly turns from the woman to the player. That's a good one. Good job, Patrick. No, no, I don't think so. I've updated my thing so it doesn't pick up anything that's like quiet. So watch. Talk. Yeah, you can see. Yeah. Work. It's okay. Oh, you're reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll make sure it's not totally dead air. What I'm wanting to do is make sure the NPCs kind of are reflections of the player. So they have different aspects to them and their stories and all that kind of stuff that kind of slowly reveal some of um the player's shortcomings through life and all that fun stuff. So as well the monster is going to kind of represent some of that, maybe kind of the penultimate representation the um of the player, kind of like a mirror to him basically. um yeah, I think that typically it's harder to do, but it's, I think, well worth it, because I mean, like, one of the most influential horror games in all time, the Silent Hill 2, and that was one of the things with that, is that like it was a kind of each of the monsters was a representation of the character that you're playing as. Probably be a little easy for me with actual NPCs that have dialogue.
Yeah, for sure. I said that's a great birthday. I don't think she.
Mm. All right. I love you too. Good luck. Jeez, I'm hungry. Yeah.